My name's Anthony Burrill. I'm a graphic artist. I work primarily in print. I design books, posters, and my work has got a kind of social conscience. So I talk about things that I feel are important to talk about, and I think the first bit of graphic design that I ever kind of came across was probably a record sleeve. I think for a lot of designers of my generation, record sleeves were a big part of our kind of design education, really. So it would be The Man Machine by Kraftwerk. So one of the first records I ever bought, and amazing music and amazing kind of packaging and graphics. So if you imagine me 40 years ago in my back bedroom somewhere in the northwest of England, kind of encountering this amazing record, like listening to the incredible music and just seeing the visuals for the first time, and that had such a strong impact on me. And I think it was like the kind of very simple colour palette, black and red, and the sort of typography and imagery, and the way that it kind of connects with the music. So at the moment, I'm working on quite a few different projects. An installation for one of the windows at Selfridges on Oxford Street in London. So that's going to be kind of around the Christmas period. So they've asked me to sort of create a piece of work that has kind of got something to do with what's going on now and the way that the world's changing. So I'm kind of using lots of recycled materials, and the text that I'm using is about change. So yes, I'm actually working on that now, and working with a kind of set builder, and they're kind of like interpreting the designs that I'm giving to them to make the object. So apart from that, I'm working on a few other projects. A large mural in Leeds that's kind of being painted at the moment. It's 25 metres high, so that's quite exciting. But that's been kind of floating around for the past year and a half. But it's that's only just kind of happening now. And a few other things, a few other new prints and things like that. So I work on a variety of projects all the time. I work alone in my studio, but I kind of work with other collaborators, and we regularly link through Zoom and kind of text and phone calls. So really the lockdown hasn't kind of affected me too much. It's, in a way, it's kind of given me more time to kind of work on kind of self-initiated projects, and kind of more time to kind of focus on things that I want to do. And so yeah, advice for design students. I think kind of like thinking back about when I was studying for my degree at Leeds Polytechnic, I was kind of completely immersed in everything that was kind of going on. I made friends with people who were in different departments, so kind of like 3D, fine art, printing, animation. And I was just really interested in everything and how I could kind of get involved in lots of different kind of ways of working. So yeah, just kind of throw yourself into it, even though you can't physically throw yourself into it. Kind of just embrace all the opportunities that you've got at the moment, and kind of just make the most of having that network to kind of draw on right now, and kind of just kind of figure out a way of working through this through this weird, strange time that we're in.